Okay, what's up, everybody? I'm live. Welcome to the RL Crazy One video. Let me show you like this. So I don't know if I'm actually live or am I? Oh yeah, I'm live. Okay, whatever. There we go. Someone right there. Yo. So right now I'm just doing. Everybody, like, I know people have done this before, have not done this before, but I'm making I'm building a Lego because I mean, why not? There's a lot of cool styles that I haven't ever thought of, like collecting like Legos, and this is one of them that I always want to try. So I was never a much. Well, yeah, I was a fan of Legos, but I never thought of like what Legos to get or what to collect. A lot of people like, I think there's a lot of people like collecting couple action figures or some other things that they like to do to collect. I know I seen people like Hot Wheels. Remember, like, if you seen people like Hot Wheels, you've probably seen people like Lego Hot Wheels. They like to build in the cars they always dream of, like to get. So right now I am building this Back to the Future Lego car. This is pretty cool. I just saw this. I was like, you know what? Why not? I mean, let's give it a try with Lego, because I want to like really release the stress like everybody else does. I'm pretty tired, but a little bit. I slept really early. In a way, I didn't sleep so good because I was really focusing on my work right now. My job is just being a pain, I'm gonna say, just like everybody else does. Like every time you get a job, it's always something that's happening right now. So let me see. I'm gonna try to open this right now. Shoot, man, they fucking glue this real good. It's hard in language, anyways. How do I open this now? It's been a while. Or is there anything I gotta open any sides? Or can I do whatever? I really don't want to rip the box, but if I have to, I will. I hate that. I really do. Stereos always make it difficult to open. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I got it easy. Whoever's in the, I see two viewers just in case. What I'm building is this Back to the Future Lego. I'm trying to collect Legos now. Maybe like some cool characters. I'm probably gonna start with the coolest badass movie I remember. Back in the Future was a nice movie. I remember it like since I was a kid, about 2000. Never knew that. Make me think about what can I go do if I went back in time, and what to change. Maybe my whole life. Maybe like something different. Maybe different with either careers or maybe making good friends, maybe people that I can trust, care, maybe that I should know who they are, whatever. Anyway, so this is one of them I'm making right now. Back in the Future. It's a good freaking movie. I still remember. Good reference too. Here's the book. Manual book, of course, how to build it. Look at that, they have freaking cars. I'm not really into much of a car, I'm gonna say. I'm just getting the ones that a movie reference. I think they have some anime reference too. Few, not really a lot, but hopefully something, you know. Movie reference, anime reference, cartoon reference. There was some that are pretty cool, like how you say the coolest thing I know is the cartoon that I want to try is I want to get is Stewie Griffin. I don't think they have Peter Griffin yet. Bender from Futurama. I kind of remember a little bit of Futurama. Let's see. Maybe The Simpsons. I did saw a few Simpson ones, so I might try to get it. And Star Wars. I mean, I am a fan. I was like a fan of Star Wars. Well, I'm still am. I mean, I haven't seen lately too many Star Wars movies since the like. I remember like the movie of Star Wars that I remember, it was like an old school one that my cousin let me watch when I was a kid. It was the fifth one, I'm gonna say, the fifth of the Star Wars. That was like the beginning where Luke Skywalker found the robots that his father had used to, like Luke, Anakin Skywalker that used to be with R2D2 CP3O. But yeah, so I'm gonna start with this one right now. The Lego, pretty cool. It's amazing how they do this now. So wherever I'm doing, they have numbers. That's pretty cool. A lot of Legos have changed a lot since my days, in a way. I never expect Legos to be more. This looks more easier than the day that what to build. I didn't know what to build, actually. I know like some Legos are very different. Alright, here we go. Here's the antenna or something. This looks pretty cool. I don't know. Stickers. That's pretty cool. Is that everything I have? Yeah. That's everything I got. So starting with this one. It says, reading the book, it says go ahead and do number 1. Alright. So number 1 bag. Boom, there it is. Here it is. So, number 1 bag, right? Alright, so I'm gonna open it. Hopefully I don't lose pieces. If I did, I'm gonna be so frustrated. Alright, here we go. I open the bag. Number 1. Okay, let's see here. So I don't know which bag it's gonna be, but it should be one of them. Oh, actually I found them. Right now it's telling me to make Morty. Morty, the kid that was who is following Doc's idea of science, and I think people kind of remember what the movie was mostly. It was about a young man, Morty, went to go visit a doctor, a scientist, might I say, and went to go see what's his new experiment. What's the new experiment that he was making? And he found a way to make a car that can help him out to go back in time. And he has to use all the, I kind of remember a little bit, like I remember that he built it, and he has to use fuel with electricity, and then he has to keep boosting to all the way more than 65 per hour of the speed. He wanted to go all the way to at least to 100, so the power can juice up by electricity, and see it can go through all the way to the past and come back to the future. So that's what he did. So he followed up. He went to go check it out, see if it worked. And I remember he started first. The experience was the dog. The dog was the first victim, I say. Almost the first test subject. There you go. Get in there. There we go, buddy. There you go. Look at that. That's almost there. Getting to Morty. Where's his hair? Oh God! Don't tell me there's no hair at all. Oh, look, I found Doc's hair, but not Morty's hair. Oh Jesus! Maybe it's on one of these bags. So I found Morty is not all together. I guess it's separate. But yeah, so I mean, I remember the movie almost precisely like that's how it was. Well, that part, and mostly there's more to it. Where he finally did it, he found where the dog did came back, seeing if his machine worked well, passed through. Oh God, I hope his hair is in here. You know the strangest thing I forgot to say before I'm gonna repeat talking about the movie is that sometimes in Legos there are some pieces that could be there, all in there, or could be missing. Who knows? Let me see if I can find the hair. Jesus, Morty, where's some hair, dude? Did Lego forgot your hair for the first and ever? I don't feel like throwing this away the box. I might collect this. I'll keep the box what I made. I don't really like to throw them. I don't feel like throwing this one. I'm gonna keep it. So like I'll put it somewhere where I have collect what I made. So there we go. Back to the future. But still, I'm not done. I'm just okay. Where is Morty's hair? That's the craziest part ever. Nobody didn't drop it anywhere else. Or maybe it's in the other bag. Hopefully. If not, I'll be surprised. Like, what did Lego do? Oh, so it wasn't this one. Okay. So there's, I found his hair. Yeah, his hair. Cool. Cool. I don't know if anybody can hear me. That's why I was just making sure. But probably you could. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay, good. Alright, we finally found Morty's hair. There he is. There's tiny Lego Morty. Ooh. Well, I know you can't see that well. Yeah, well, anyways. Tiny Morty. I think I'm saying his name wrong. I'm thinking of Rick and Morty. I think it's Marty? Marty McFly. Oh my gosh, now I remember. Marty McFly. It's Marty, not Morty. It's Marty. It's just sorry. I'm just in my side. I'm looking at something right now. I'm watching the. It's just I get distracted by watching some television right now. I'm watching Rick and Morty, and it's Marty McFly. It's not Morty. It's almost almost similar in a way, but it's you know the name. Anyways, got mixed with that. But it's Marty McFly. Marty McFly. I remember his name is McFly, something like that. But I think I got it right. It was a fly name. His last name was somewhere. Anyways, Marty McFly, got him. Doc, there he is. Look at that. I know it's kind of blurry. Sorry, but this is Doc. All right, so we already finished the number uno. Put the whole body together. Numero dos. What's the number 2? Of course, make Mr. Doc right here. Doc is right here. And he wants his tool. I think I saw his tool right now. There we go. He says, I build this machine. Yes, Doc. Yes, you did. You know, I can't remember if they actually said his name in the movie. Because I remember Marty McFly just call him Doc. And I forgot what was his actual name as a scientist. But anyways, there's Doc. Guys, too. All right, next thing I'm looking at. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2. Okay, so I got this little piece. Usually the Legos do take me sometimes to build. Not really fast with these, I say. I do like to take my time. I mean, I I'm not like fast as the other Legos, professional Legos. You know what I mean? Like, they know how to build it real quick, like, boom. Me, nah, it's gonna take me some time sometimes. But I'm putting it together. There you go. Look at that. First part. I gotta read the book right, because then sometimes when I read the book, I actually skipped one time, and I have another Lego I'll show to you. It's pretty cool. It's like representing some stores. I built it together. It's pretty not bad. I think people have seen it before. Just really got it in. Anyways, let's see here. What does it say? In the middle or in the side? Probably in the middle. And that's what it says. Okay. Hopefully I'm doing okay. Because then I mess up. Oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts. Every time I mess up on Legos, I have to take it apart and start over. Alright, let's see here. 4 little. There it is, little plastic thing. 1, 2, of course 3, and where is it? Okay, so I got the 4 pieces. While I'm doing that, I was gonna tell you about what was I saying? I think I paused about talking about the movie. The movie, I don't remember the movie of Back in the Future. When I was a kid, yeah. So when I was a kid, it was pretty cool. I remembered how it was. It was amazing. The movies were incredible. The effects were incredible. So I mean, man, time have changed so much that we thought about a bit about the future, about how the movie should been made by a lot of equipments that we use now. This looks pretty cool. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So, the movie I was telling you, yeah. So he tested with the dog. There you go. I was going back. There you go. He tested with the dog to see if it went through, and it did. And the dog went through. He went to the past and came back from the future. It worked, but the only difference is that he didn't bring anything back, like to prove if the time machine actually works. But of course, he don't want nothing to get destroyed, probably, or something like that. Make sure I'm grabbing the right one. 4. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, looks like a square one and the blue one. Yeah. Okay. So of course, he don't want to destroy the time machine, and mostly doesn't want to destroy the past, I guess. I don't know what past he took him, but he just want to see if it went through, and it did went through. The only difference is that in that movie, somehow Doc got in trouble. I think somehow he got into jail for some reason, I guess by the experience he did or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, so Marty McFly has to go back in time. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I am definitely wrong. I do apologize. I'm skipping ahead already. Wow. I am sorry. I'm thinking about the other one. Think Back in the Future 2, but no. Okay. I remember. I do apologize. It's actually when Marty McFly and Doc. Oh yeah, something about they did get in trouble. I think some police officer came by and went to go. They went to go get Doc for some reason. I think he had a warrant or something. I don't know. It was kind of hazy, but I may want to go back seeing the movie now. That movie was pretty cool. Man, it's just been too long. I just can't remember sometimes. But anyway, so either Marty McFly actually grabbed the car, drove it accidentally, or he drove it because he had to get away. So either or, I think I remember that kind of a little bit apart. So he drove, and he drove back in time before he was gonna. Let me see if I still good. I'm just checking out my battery. Oh boy, that's what I was worried about. Oh, did I? No, I think I'm okay. Okay, I'm just gonna. I guess I can plug it right here. I wish it was reachable. Just give me a second, sorry guys. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he actually went back in time, and he was looking around, see what's the difference, and he saw everything looks almost the same, except for the only difference was oh, it was a little bit trippy. Sorry. I just paused for a bit. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I'm putting this together right. What was I saying? Give me a second, guys. Okay. Got it. So he realized that the street was the same. He went back in time. I think he was in 2000s or something like that, and he went back to 1980s or 1980s, and he saw the milkshake company, and he saw it. And was like, "Whoa, wait a minute, this is cool. This milkshake company looks pretty cool." And then when he saw that restaurant that he recognized, after he got through and trying to find a way back home, and he went and he saw this burger place that he remembered, went through it, and he saw the whole thing that changes. I guess like back then, like the chairs were different, the whole what's it called, booth was different, and then when he was sitting down, he recognized his father. I forgot his father's name. I can't. But he's another McFly, and he looked at it, he's like, "Whoa, that's my dad when he was younger." He's like, "Yep." And then the bully, Miss Butch, I think. I forgot what was this bully called, but he was a big, mean dude. That really likes the same comment with the dad was the mom. The mom was like the most beautiful woman in school. That's what I remember of. and they both like he was a bully, and he really likes her, and the bully likes her. Sorry, the Marty McFly's father liked her, and so did the bully, and then they both try to win her heart. Anyway, and so right now he's in there, and Marty McFly is trying to figure out how to get back, and he's trying to remember if Doc will still exist. Of course he does in that time, where he's gonna find him when he was a bit younger, about it was like sort of like 50, so maybe like 40s in a way, or much more younger, who knows, 30s, one of those things. Anyways, what was I saying? Man, I'm trying to recap the movie again. I'm trying to tell you this boring stuff. It's like, okay, I think I remember it, but I don't want you to talk about it. I mean, it's whatever. Anyways, what was I gonna say? So yeah, so he's trying to remember if there's a Doc, if Doc exists, and of course he does. Doc exists in that time, 1980. I think 1980 something, 86 maybe, but who knows? So he's trying to, find a way. But first, he saw the bully picking on his father when he was young. So Marty McFly did something about it. He went and fought back the bully in a way. And he went to go get he pushed him. Of course, the bully got mad. So the bully wants to go fight him, wants to go beat him up after throwing a milkshake at him. I remember it was a milkshake that he threw at his face. And he's running away from him by he grabbed a kid's skateboard. He went to go borrow it and skated away, so he can find a way to connect to this. Yeah, it's gonna take me some time to build this anyways. Yeah, so his father was getting picked on, saying wait, what does this say? This. So what did I put on top? Or in the, it looks like it looks. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I got it. Sorry. Oof, trying to be careful on what I'm building. They threw a milkshake. His father, he threw a milkshake. So Marty McFly got a skateboard. He took it from a kid, and skateboarding around. And because the bully was chasing him, he got in his car, drove around, and after finding a way to escape, he made him follow him to this truck where it stopped middle of somewhere where he had collected his job to collect some poop, cow poop, I say. So he collected the cow poop, that's his job, whatever. It's there in front of the milkshake area, the same place where he wants to go get some food and everything. And so Marty McFly made him come around, go in circles, and and he stopped and he moved out the way or jumped over or something, and he made the bully crash on the poop. Like the poop just fell on him. I was like, damn, there goes the poop. He drive following the Morty and got slammed hard, and he got pooped. That's what he get. He deserved it because he was picking on his father when he was young. And he, I think he tried to talk to him and said, "Hey, why do you always like let him, pick you on like that? Why not like fight back?" And I think he did try to say that to his father, his young version. And he told him like, "No, I don't think I don't know. I think he's bigger and stronger than me." I guess like an excuse or something. Not really sure. Something like that to me. But after, oh shoot, I put the wrong thing already. Put this together, record. Yeah. So that's what he deserved. That's what he gets. But now he went to go after talking to his father in a way. But he did try to look for Doc, and he finally found the young Doc, I guess, when he didn't invented the time machine with the car yet. So he was trying to find a way to I like to concentrate sometimes, but I try to concentrate like both at the same time, trying to, like everybody does, multitask. Yeah, so he found the younger self. He found the younger Doc, and Doc told him about, like, so Marty tried to convince him about this car, about this, that that he already did. He planned it, but Doc was so scared of what he made, or that was like impossible or something. I don't know. That he was like all confused. Like, there's no way you're from the past, or am I saying there's no way you're from the future? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about the time traveling until later on. It's like, wait a minute, Great Scott. That's his phrase. It's Great Scott. Not Doc. That it's like, oh, wait a minute. You're right. I was trying to invent one, but I never knew it worked. But how to? The only thing is that he didn't knew. He remember he was trying to make a time travel with a car, but the only thing is, this version of Doc of his younger self couldn't figure out a way how to break through. Like, how can I a way to have so much juice, that's mostly like energy, some energy to get your car that you have here to take you back home. So he knew how to create a car and everything, but was not finished building. But all I remember is like when he couldn't finish building it because it was not done. He did have a car, he was gonna do it, but he didn't know how to like what is it? Like he didn't know how to make the energy from something to make the car so powerful it can go back in time again. So he tried to figure out how to do it. So he he tried to use his mind to figure it out. So he tried to experiment a little car first to find a way of how to get energy from anything, from any how many electrical bolts to make the car powerful enough to get Marty McFly back to his time. So that's when Doc was figuring out a way. He was looking around, finding a way to see. I'm trying to remember correctly. I'm still trying to use my mind to the movie. You know, like the movie. Still trying to remember like the part of the movie, the scene. Come on, kid. All I remember was do these right. So he was looking. He was trying to figure out how to make more juice, and then finally, when Doc and Marty was seeing where he can find the juice, and he found a way to create a juice strong enough to make the car move again by hold on, let me try to use my mind if I can correct, by the storm, the rain, the thunder. And he's like, that's it. Great Scott, the thunder. You know, like, okay, the thunder. So if the thunder should work, you know, like the rain should help out, you know, be strong enough to have a lot of voltage to get back Morty back to his time. So yeah, it happened. So he found a way. He just need a big, huge wire. A wire like it's like a cable wire where it can attach to another wire. Not only by the wire, but he has to have a, what is it? It's like a, I think I remember another thing he has to do is like a little hook. There's like a little hanger that has to touch the those little, you know, those electrical poles there, and it will be almost enough, but he needs some more stronger by having more of electricity by, you know, when the rain came, the storm comes by, and so he has the opportunity to have and he created a pole and a hook there, like a hanger, where he can push through and touch the cables, the cable right there, the like I said, the wiring cable to touch, so it has enough juice to let him go back there. Before he was gonna do that, he was gonna help out his father to be strong enough to fight his bully, and, you know, to encourage him to, you know, get back with his mom. The only thing, the mom actually fell in love with his son. Did not knew that was his son. Of course, she doesn't even know that yet. Somehow, he was like the cool kid in there now, and oh no, messed up. Well, not really. Okay, let me get this off. So what was I say? Yeah. So after he showed how cool he was, fighting the big bully, the mom actually fell in love with the son. I remember that part. It was weird, and she invited him to come over to the dance party. And I'm like, what? You invite your son to the dance? That's crazy. That movie's crazy, but because that would be weird. That is the weirdest thing I ever remember. Oh, kind of messed up a little bit. No, please. I can't keep messing them. So, what I messed up, I gotta reverse one of the pieces. Was not supposed to be there. Damn it. Knew I gotta focus real good. This goddamn Legos. It's my fault. Should I read the book? Sorry, it's just having a conversation about the movie. It sucks that you can't mostly do with your hands so much. I don't know if I could do this way. Nope. Okay. Come on, please. This is the hardest part of having Lego, is that whenever you put it in there, it's already like kind of like almost too late. How do I borrow you too, Mr. Mr. Doc? Okay, I got one out. All good. I know how to do this now. Yay! In a way. Yes. Doc, you're a genius. Thank you for your tool. I struggle pulling out, but thanks to Doc with his tool, easy to pull out now. I'm relying on Doc now. Let me see here. Oh, here we go. Okay, I made a little slight boo-boo. Okay, I gotta read the book right. Jeez. Okay, now I got it. Okay. Alright, go back to the book. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Okay, there we go. Just making sure. This is, well, you know what, everything's all good. I'm just making sure I don't not do anything wrong. Okay. Okay, 1. Okay, there you go, 2. And it goes 3, and then there's 4, and then just making sure on the, okay. Trying to get this right. So far, so good. Looks like was getting there, you know. It's pretty going well. Oh gosh, now I missed it again. I got the, hold on, now I got it right. Why do I do this to myself? Now I'm frustrated. I'm not really frustrated. I'm enjoying this Lego. Kind of like calms me down. helps me forget a couple things right now. I'm just too tired with a lot of things going on at work than usual. Just like I said, like everybody else. Pretty cool. It's looking like halfway there on number one. Right now it's like, I don't know, like 3:17. Don't worry, hopefully I can make it before it's 4. If not, I can finish this tomorrow. So, but looks pretty good. Look at that. Getting there, it's like sort of like halfway or something. I don't know. Anyways, sorry, trying to figure out something else. Oh, right. Going back to movie part of the scene that I remember in my memory when I was a kid. What else to say? Oh, right. So she invited Morty McFly, his actual son in the future, and actually took him with him to the this dance, to this party dance. And so it was like, okay, and he accepted, but not expecting what's gonna happen next. Where's that one? Just want to make sure. Okay, yes, this one, and this one, and then the blue one. Okay, just want to make sure. And then so, Warren McFly was in the car with the past mom. You know, the mom that was young, and the mom is there, and the mom was really in love with her son. You know, it's just crazy. That's just crazy that this happened. And when Morty was talking about, you know what, who's so interested in you, my father. Of course, he didn't really say that. He said his name, but I forgot. What about like McFly? He used his last name, I think. McFly. He really likes you and he really wants to be with you. I think you'd be more interested in him or something like that. In a way, like, you know, my memory's not that really good, but it's like so. I feel like watching that movie actually. I think I saw some movie theaters could watch the old school back then, but excuse me. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. So yeah, he was didn't expect on anything that was gonna happen, and the mom actually made out with him, and he wasn't shocked, and so was the mom somehow. Like the mom was like, "Oh my gosh, I kiss you," and it feels kind of like, I think she noticed how it felt somehow in a type of a way, kind of like wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna say like it felt like she noticed that it felt kind of like weird, like kind of wrong. Oh, what is that one? Oh, it's the little, yes, get it over here. Okay, each of them are together. So they felt kind of weird. They're like, whoa, they're like in shock or something. So, anyways, it is a shocking thing that happened. That now notice that he kissed his own mother. It was like really freaked him out. So the bully got there on sort of like on time where he punched Morty, and then he group of his friends grabbed him and took him to some place to beat him up. But of course, he was never interested on the bully. He was more interested in a man that can actually be a right man for her. And that's when finally the dad got so much courage of punching the bully. He finally fight back, you know. So he's like, "This is what you get. Leave her alone." And he did it. He finally beat up. He stand up for himself, and he was like, "Oh, knock him out." After knocking him out, that happened. Knock him out. It was that time where Doc was getting all the car and the wire and everything to get ready, and finally it's there, and he made it on time. He got the car in, he drove, and his father finally. No, I'm sorry. They haven't gone there yet. After finally, McFly's father, him younger self, finally stood up and got in there. Went to go inside, have a nice little dance. Partying inside that. What's it called? Like a prom dance. And when Morty actually hit somebody or knocked something over, they asked these famous band to, hey, listen, man, come up here and play because you messed up one of our machines, or you actually knock out somebody and something like that. So he had no other choice. So he's like, oh, okay, that's fine. So he did. He went in there and he went to go. He went in there to go ahead and do what he needs to do. He went to go play jam for them, like play the guitar. When he was playing the guitar, it's the red. Hey, what the heck? There's that. Oh, okay. So you play the. I'm sorry. Focus on focus on this piece. Um. Right. So the prom. So he finally, the band was so upset with him. So he played the guitar. He played. He knew how to play the guitar. He was good at it. He was jamming to it. He was having fun. But the only problem is that he didn't really have much time, knowing that he had to go back with Doc before it's too late, before the time comes, before the thunder hits. And if the thunder hits, it'll be his last chance to go back to his home. So he was playing the guitar, amazing, cool, but then he actually went too far with the guitar. Unfortunately, not many people had heard this before with the music that he was playing with the guitar, where he was making it more like a metal. And he's like, "Whoa, I never heard of this. Never heard of it before." So he was like, "Oh, oh, my bad. Didn't mean to." Everybody just looked at him, stared at him, and he just walked away out of the stage. And he ran all the way over there to make it to the tower. It was a clock tower, and because the clock tower was like close by, connecting to the, how do you say, close to connect to the cable wiring. Sorry, I was just doing something. So it happened. It just happened. So he did. He made it on time. He went to go get in the car. Doc almost slipped by one of the cables was connected, but fell or tripped or something happened to it. It probably shocked, and he grabbed the cable, put it together, and finally got the voltage that he needed to help Morty to get back in time. And then finally, Morty drove it and about to hit the cable. Doc made it on time to hit the cable on time, and so he can get back home. We did. So he got there. He went through it. He made it through home, and he noticed the whole thing changes. His father was like a big millionaire or a great businessman, and his bully was respecting him. It's like, "Oh yes, Mr. McFly, no problem, Mr. McFly. I do apologize, Mr. McFly." So bully changed. He's no longer the bully that he was. So he stopped picking on McFly and everything. So now he's like sort of like his butler or something. Not his butler, but like a guy that he pays, make sure that he cleans his car right. And that's mostly the part of the end of Back in the Future. Of course, there's more. There was more details. I mean, there was a bunch I could try to talk about the scene of Back in the Future, but unfortunately, I knew just few of that was it, all out of my mind of what it was or what I remember anyway. It was surprising, so I was just surprised myself that not a lot of people can remember the movie, even the scene. Sometimes it's hard to remember. Do people really care about some of the about what was I gonna say? Hold on. It's like mostly even I talk about the movie about like Back in the Future. It's like I'm thinking like, do people really care about it? Some people do, some people don't. Some people just pass through. It's like it's mostly like people like whatever. No one really cares about that movie, but some people who was a fan of the movie of Back in the Future. I mean, it's classic. Come on, you can. mess with classic. Yeah, I mean, classic is badass, way better than anything. I mean, like, it's cool. It's more like us thinking what will our future be like, or mostly how the effects could look. Not only that it is, but it was cool. Like everybody got gather up, um, having fun. So if I get another collection, I hope I get the next Lego. I hope I get is Stewie Griffin, either Bender or Star Wars. You know what? I think I'm getting Star Wars, but I think I'm getting the cartoon. I don't know. My mind is still thinking of which one's more, pretty cool for me, like to have to collect. So thinking of getting either or. I mean, like either the cartoon one or the movie reference or anything. Ow, sorry. Really hurts. My leg hurts. Yeah, that's mostly the movie for now. Still working on everything on this Lego, and the Lego looks pretty cool as heck. This car is coming together. Not only that, there is other things. Oh, but this is my chapter where I am. Here we go. The next thing I saw that people do want to get, like I said, people are a fan of cars or reference of a car movie. There is a couple movie franchise like I got one Back in the Future. There's Cars, and there's this F1 the movie. Oh, that was a good one. Actually, I seen it in Netflix. It was amazing. There was this F1 was mostly about, I think, hopefully I'm not wrong, but it was about this kid who entered the tournament. Want to be a race car driver, like one of those NASCARs, and he volunteered to sorry, trying to be there on time. He won the. It was a real life thing about the F1. A kid saw the opportunity. He's been playing the vehicle about cars, driving. Want to be a NASCAR driver, and he had his opportunity where the coach was looking for something different. Like he was looking for someone special, like noticing how to drive the car, knowing what they're looking for, how to make what NASCAR really meant, how to be a good driver, something like that in sports. But it was good. It was good. But yeah, there's that, and of course Cars, and there's some other ones that I've seen, but some of them are not movie reference. Only 2, 3 actually. F1, the car, and the Back in the Future. Luckily, I got the Back in the Future one. I do enjoy making these. I think I've seen people have these, build it together way faster than me, of course. Oh, that's weird. I got a couple parts together here. Just giving you a heads up. So whatever I have extras, I guess that's only in case if you are missing some parts. I might move it somewhere else or put it in a box. I got some extras parts for Lego. Number one, so either, you know what, I'll put it in the side for now, right here. If I need it, if going through one of the bags right now. If I'm missing a part, there you go, there's the spares. So right now I finished number one bag. I got this far of Billy. I'm getting there to becoming a great car, you know what I mean? So here goes number two bag. I'm opening it. There we go. Making sure I'm not gonna miss no piece. Alright. So now I'm at number two. Cool. There is a piece here and 1 and 2 pieces. What does that say? 8. Wow, 8 of it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll go 6, 7. Hope I'm not missing anything else. Here, number 8. There you go. 8. Alright, now what it says here. Put them together. Starting off with this. Okay. Click. I love what I'm doing, building the Lego. It's very calm. Very calm. How difficult for people making Lego. There's a lot of people do struggle by sometimes not reading the instructions. You know what's so interesting? I noticed that there's some people that don't need to read an instruction. They just I don't know how talented the people really are, but by looking at just the box itself and they look at it, they're like, you know what? I can do it. I can build it without looking at the instructions. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. And I've seen there's some people just do it. I think I saw some Lego challenge where a guy had created a this is upside down. Please get in there. Okay, so I put them together. And then put a sticker. Number 6 it says. Okay, cool. Okay, well, there we go. I got the sticker in. Doing this right? Yes. Looks like they put it on right. Okay. Cool. What was I saying? I was trying to say something. It was in my head. I was gonna tell you something else. I know I was talking about like what to build. Lego. There was a great competition where they had to build whatever they want with any Legos, like those little Lego competition. Well, that show, but there was one where this dude doesn't have to really do anything, but he made in his mind how to build it. He made a amazing. It was a Dragon Ball reference. It was a Kid Majin Buu, and he did it without any instructions or any way to build it. But he just went through his mind, and boom, he just made him huge. It was like my size. I think like about like 5 feet tall or something like that. Yeah, it was a 5 feet tall Majin Buu Lego. It was pretty cool. I think people could look at it. It's in there. You put it in there. You put the Dragon Ball and you put Majin Buu made of Lego, and you'll see. You're like, wow, that just happened. So close to. For some people that are gonna come and watch this, my stream. Just a quick question for all of you. And of course, you can always leave a comment in my stream if you like, and if you ever want to tell me about your Lego experience, how it felt to build one, you can always tell me if you feel like it. It's up to you. The only thing is that I was gonna say is that what I say. There we go. Got it. I was gonna say, how does it feel to? What was your first Lego that you built, actually, or whatever Lego you have made? You can comment on it and tell me how it was with the experience, because I'm just showing you my first ever time making Lego. For a very long time I haven't built one, or buy one and make one of these and collecting them. So it's sort of like my first one, my first collection of reference of a movie of Lego. Back in the back in the future. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. So I'm back. Went to go use the restroom. Another thing, I think some people will notice that whenever I play video games, right now I was playing the game. If you have seen it before already, been playing Police Simulator and Car Mechanic 2021 Simulator. Excuse me, Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I know if some people can hear what or when I say, if anybody does not hear me on talking in the game, mostly I would say something in there, but reality, the only issue is that my mic right now on the PlayStation that I have does not work. I don't know what's wrong with it. Whenever I play games with my friends, they can hear me, but when I'm streaming, playing Police Simulator or the mechanic, the mechanic the Mechanic Simulator 2021 or mechanic, you can't, somehow they don't work. Somehow I'm streaming and it doesn't work. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, and trying to understand why is it doing that. I'm almost there. I know it's gonna be right now. I'm looking at the time. It's almost about to be 4. I'm trying to beat it before 4. Now I feel like sneezing. I don't know if they have Rick and Morty. Now I'm thinking about it. Playing, or I say, building this from back in the future, and I keep saying Morty, Super Marty. I wonder if they have one back in, like, since, I mean, sorry, I was like, I want to know if they have a cartoon reference. But Lego, I want to see if the excuse me. Sorry. Thinking about. What was I thinking about? Right. Hopefully they do have Rick and Morty reference. I want to see if they do have. Lego. I'm gonna try to get Rick and Morty Lego. If they have one, hopefully I can get it. Just like every like every other cartoon Legos that I want to get. Like I said, Bender for Futurama, Homer from the Homer Simpson. If they have it like that together, that'd be cool. Or like Peace, whatever. I just want to get one of the like a cool character that I could say it's my favorite, but.
supposed to be. And hopefully, if I get a Rick and Morty, hopefully they, you know what? I hope they have the car like this one, but Rick and Morty reference. That'd be cool, and themselves too, or them, whichever. Okay, putting this in here, and then putting that one right here. Okay, there goes this. Ow. Trying to check if I'm not missing anything. It's going great, guys. It's really going great. Lucky me that I'm building this. So this is it right here. Okay, then I'm going to the next one, the same thing over here. Just making sure nothing goes wrong. And same the other side, so 2 of these. sure my arm doesn't get hurt. So it looks like I got this okay. Next up is the ow. Supposed to be two. Okay. Seems pretty good. Okay. Next page is this, and then I gotta get this, connect it in the front. That's pretty cool. Put it in the middle. Come on. Yeah. There we go. It's going sick. This is pretty cool as heck, man. This. I don't get the arm for some reason. Whatever the heck it is. Okay, put this together. End of here, and then end of here. The car is coming along real good. Okay. Because this is where they sit in the. Okay, so it's like a shape of a chair. Okay, so there it goes. It plugged in. Okay. 2 and 2. Okay, there you go. Down. Okay, what's the next one? Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything else, but looks pretty good. Behind the chair, okay. Okie dokie. Here we go. Here's another one. Okay. One of these. Okay. Okay. The page always tripped me out. I try to understand it sometimes, but okay, I guess it goes in here. Oops. So, okay. What's happening? 4? And yeah, it's gonna be 4 o'clock. Well, first let me finish this right now. It's very interesting. Just 1 and 2 of these. Okay. Sorry, I'm not saying so much right now. I'm just, like I said, focusing on this right now. So you guys are in the middle. I just put these and then right there. Okay. Okay, so getting you heads up, guys. I finished the bag number 2, so that's finally successful. This is how far I got with together building this Lego right now. Look at that. It's pretty dope. I like it. It's going cool. Everything seems pretty well. I would like to stay up more longer, but tomorrow, well, mostly today, I have work to go in. I'm gonna finish this later on. I'll probably see you guys another time. I'm at number 3. This is really, really cool. I love what's almost there, finishing, Back in the Future car Lego. Okay. Put it in here. There's like 2 parts that are spare. Cool. Anyways. I'm gonna put these in here just in case. Number 4. Number 3. So I did 1 and number 2 of the bag by reading the book. I'm getting there to finishing off. It's not like, it's like sort of like halfway there. So hopefully I can finish this tomorrow. Once I finish this tomorrow, there we go. Actually, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoy with me building the Lego of Back in the Future. I'm still gonna continue, and if I do get another Lego, parts, another Lego to build, yeah. So I mean, if I get another piece, I'll show you what's the next one. Another Lego. I know you're looking at that. If you do see it in right now streaming, you see a poster of Jack Skeleton. That's not mine. That's my brother's. This was my brother's room right now. That I'm mostly staying at for a little while. Well, mostly it's my room for now. Things been very complicated. Mostly I will tell you my time where I tell you, one of my stories where things been happening. A lot of things been happening, but hey, I'm still living well, being close to my family, and doing what I'm doing to really losing the stress, not too much stress, but yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next time. Finishing off Back in the Future Lego. So hopefully I can show you how far I've made and how far I'm gonna finish. See you next time.